Welcome to the EMP Media Channel. In this video, we want to introduce you to one of the top 10 best comedy movies. If you want to know what the best comedy movies are, watch this video to the end. In your opinion, which comedy movies are among the top 10 movies of all time? Please write your comments for us. In order not to miss our new videos, please subscribe us.
Number 10.
Extract 2009 is a comedy movie. Directed by Mike Judge. With and stars Jason Bateman, Mila Kunis, Kristen Wiig, Ben Affleck, J.K. Simmons. The owner of a factory that produces flavor extracts, Joel Reynolds, Jason Bateman, seems to have it all, but really doesn't. What's missing is sexual attention from his wife, Susie, Kristen Wiig. Joel hatches a convoluted plan to get Susie to cheat on him, thereby clearing the way for Joel to have an affair with Cindy, Mila Kunis, an employee. But what Joel doesn't know is that Cindy is a sociopathic con artist, and a freak workplace accident clears the way for her to ruin Joel forever.
Number 9.
Maybe you can finally talk to her, Hank. You can finally show her all the things we built for her, and sing her the songs. Maybe what I've always said.
Swiss Army Man 2016 is a comedy and drama movie. Directed by Daniel Scheinert. With and stars Paul Dano, Daniel Radcliffe, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Antonia Ribeiro, Timothy Ulick. Being stranded on a deserted island leaves young Hank Paul Dano bored, lonely and without hope. As a rope hangs around his neck, Hank prepares to end it all, until he suddenly spots a man, Daniel Radcliffe, laying by the shore. Unfortunately, he is dead and quite flatulent. Using the gassy body to his advantage, Hank miraculously makes it back to the mainland. However, he now finds himself lost in the wilderness, and dragging the talking corpse named Manny along for the adventure.
Number 8.
The Kings of Summer 2013 is a comedy and drama movie. Directed by Jordan Vogt Roberts. With and stars Nick Robinson, Gabriel Basso, Moises Arias, Nick Offerman, Aaron Moriarty. Joe Toy, on the verge of adolescence, finds himself increasingly frustrated by his single father, Frank's attempts to manage his life. Declaring his freedom once and for all, he escapes to a clearing in the woods with his best friend, Patrick, and a strange kid named Biagio. He announces that they are going to build a house there, free from responsibility and parents. Once their makeshift abode is finished, the three young men find themselves masters of their own destiny, alone in the woods.
Number 7.
Who is gonna do that to me?
Don't fucking play dumb with me, asshole. Honey!
Honey's my mom.
Ride the Eagle 2021 is a comedy and drama movie. Directed by Trent O'Donnell. With and stars Jake Johnson, Susan Sarandon, Darcy Carden, J.K. Simmons, Luis Fernandez Gil. When Leaf's Jake Johnson estranged mother Honey, Susan Sarandon, dies, she leaves him a conditional inheritance. Before he can move into her picturesque Yosemite cabin, he has to complete her elaborate, and sometimes dubious, to-do list. Leaf and Nora, his canine BFF, step into Honey's wild world as she tries to make amends from beyond the grave in this hilarious and heartfelt comedy.
Number 6.
And where shall I scatter these?
Anywhere's fine.
I cannot believe, on top of everything else, you burned my fucking book.
Maggie's Plan 2016 is a comedy and drama movie. Directed by Rebecca Miller. With and stars Greta Gerwig, Ethan Hawke, Bill Hader, Tom Waits, Travis Fimmel. Maggie Hardin, Greta Gerwig, is a vibrant and practical 30-something New Yorker working in education, who without success in finding love, decides now is the time to have a child on her own. But when she meets John Harding, Ethan Hawke, an anthropology professor and struggling novelist, Maggie falls in love for the first time, and adjusts her plans for motherhood. Complicating matters, John is in an unhappy marriage with Georgette Harding, Julianne Moore, an ambitious academic who is driven by her work. With some help from Maggie's best friends, a new plan that intertwines their lives and connects them in surprising and humorous ways. Maggie learns that sometimes destiny should be left to its own devices.
Number 5.
No, not the bathroom. Everybody, go outside. I'm serious. There's a bathroom across the street.
Bridesmaids 2011 is a comedy and romance movie. Directed by Paul Feig. With and stars Kristen Wiig, Maya Rudolph, Rose Byrne, Wendy McClendon Covey, Ellie Kemper. Annie, Kristen Wiig, is a single woman whose own life is a mess, but when she learns that her lifelong best friend, Lillian, Maya Rudolph, is engaged, she has no choice but to serve as the maid of honor. Though lovelorn and almost penniless, Annie, nevertheless, winds her way through the strange and expensive rituals associated with her job as the bride's go-to gal. Determined to make things perfect, she gamely leads Lillian and the other bridesmaids down the wild road to the wedding.
Number 4.
So I'd hardly call this picture marvelous. It's more of a petite bourgeois statement on how Pablo Caesar saw her.
Midnight in Paris 2011 is a comedy and fantasy movie. Directed by Woody Allen. With and stars Owen Wilson, Rachel McAdams, Kurt Fuller, Mimi Kennedy, Michael Sheen. Gil Pender, Owen Wilson, is a screenwriter and aspiring novelist. Vacationing in Paris with his fiancée, Rachel McAdams, he has taken to touring the city alone. On one such late-night excursion, Gil encounters a group of strange, yet familiar, revelers, who sweep him along, apparently back in time, for a night with some of the Jazz Age's icons of art and literature. The more time Gil spends with these cultural heroes of the past, the more dissatisfied he becomes with the present.
Number 3.
Ah, God damn it, that thing is... It's dull, but it hurts. Ow.
Sword of Trust 2019 is a comedy movie. Directed by Lynn Shelton. With and stars Mark Maron, John Bass, Michaela Watkins, Jillian Bell, Toby Huss. A cantankerous pawnshop owner and his man-child employee team up with an out-of-town couple who are trying to hawk a Civil War-era sword inherited from a recently deceased grandfather. The sword comes with a convoluted report claiming the relic is proof that the South won the war. It isn't long before the item draws the attention of enthusiastic conspiracy theorists who are anxious to get their hands on the coveted sword.
Number 2.
A bunny can call another bunny cute, but when other animals do it, it's a little...
Zootopia 2016 is a comedy and animation movie. Directed by Rich Moore. With and stars Jason Bateman, Jennifer Goodwin, Idris Elba, Jenny Slate, Nate Torrance. From the largest elephant to the smallest shrew, the city of Zootopia is a mammal metropolis where various animals live and thrive. When Judy Hopps, Jennifer Goodwin, becomes the first rabbit to join the police force, she quickly learns how tough it is to enforce the law. Determined to prove herself, Judy jumps at the opportunity to solve a mysterious case. Unfortunately, that means working with Nick Wilde, Jason Bateman, a wily fox who makes her job even harder.
Number 1.
Hi, Joe.
Oh my God, Lucy.
Lucy?
Lucy.
Oh Lucy, 2017, is a comedy and drama movie. Directed by Atsuko Hirayanagi. With and stars Shinobu Terajima, Josh Hartnett, Kaho Minami, Koji Yakusho, Shioli Katsuna. Setsuko is a single, emotionally unfulfilled woman, seemingly stuck with a drab, meaningless life in Tokyo. At least until she's convinced by her niece, Mika, to enroll in an unorthodox English class that requires her to wear a blonde wig and take on an American alter ego named Lucy. This new identity awakens something dormant in Setsuko, and she quickly develops romantic feelings for her American instructor, Josh Hartnett. When John suddenly disappears from class and Setsuko learns that he and her niece were secretly dating, Setsuko enlists the help of her sister, Ayako, and the pair fly halfway across the world to the outskirts of Southern California in search of the runaway couple. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, subscribe to our channel and like the video.